to Summer 2, Algebra 1. This is Math 105 at Francis Marion. This is the online section. I'm not even sure if they're doing an in-person section, but welcome to the class. So this is just a little intro video to kind of talk you through how the course will run and the syllabus and all of that. And this will be posted in Blackboard, so if you forget something, you can watch this over and over and over again. All right. So the first thing I want to do is tell you that almost the entire course will be done through Blackboard. And if you have never used Blackboard, it's pretty simple, but it can be a little annoying. If you go to the F. Marion page and go through the Patriot portal, yours may look a little different than mine, but once you log in, there should be a Blackboard bubble for you to click and log into. All right. So let's get logged on here to our Blackboard. And I think starting tomorrow, I think it's unavailable to you until Tuesday, July 6th, the very first day of class. You'll have a 2021 Summer 2 College Algebra 1. And that's the course that we're in. Okay. So if you click on our webpage, there's only really two tabs that you will need throughout this course: information and lessons and assignments. So let me take you to the information page first. The information page has two important pieces of information. One is a little more boring. It's the syllabus. Let me quickly run through the syllabus. I'm going to open it in a new tab, so it's a little bit bigger. But this is there for you to read. This is an online class. All the classes at Francis Marion over the summer are Monday through Thursday, but it's online, so it doesn't, you can work Friday, Saturday, or Sunday if you would like to. My name is Lee Phillips. I don't know if I've introduced myself. I'm sorry, I forget that. And there's my contact information. Don't call my office phone because I won't be in there a whole bunch this summer. Just email me is the best way to reach me. You could try calling it. I may be in there some, but I'm always kind of scared of answering that phone. There's the course description. It's just a typical Algebra 1. I guess not traditional lecture. I should have changed that. It's an online class. Office hours. Because this is an online class, you can email me at any time. I may not get back to you in the middle of the night. I like to sleep, and I have two small children, so bedtime is kind of, once we get the kids in bed, me and my wife's time. So I don't usually check emails after say 8 o'clock, but I will sometimes, occasionally. But you can always email me. I'll do my best to get back to you as quickly as possible. The slowest turnaround I would give you is less than a day. But I usually email back pretty quickly. If you'd need help on something and you need some one-on-one help, we can set up a Zoom, or I can make you a personalized YouTube video working through your problem. Okay. There is a final exam. It'll be in Blackboard, and that is on the last day of class, August the 9th. But I'll talk to you about that. This is a little bit, you can get done earlier in this class if you'd like. Required course materials. Really, all I need you to have is some sort of scanner app. It could be something completely free. I'll show you my favorite scanner app. My favorite is Tiny Scanner. So if you go to your app store and search Tiny Scanner, there are two Tiny Scanner apps. One costs money. Don't get that one. Get the free one. I mean, unless you want to be able to scan and color and all that stuff. But I have the free one. It's just an easy way to scan things with your phone. Just take pictures if you have a smartphone or a tablet, or if if you're a high roller and you have an actual scanner at your house and it's not too annoying to use. But that's a pretty simple app to use. If you don't know how to use it, you can just Google search YouTube videos of how to use the Tiny Scanner app. It's pretty simple. And that's how I would like for you to turn a lot of your worksheets and papers into me, is through scanned in PDFs. Now the reason we need PDFs is Blackboard, the school's Blackboard only has, I think, 1 terabyte of data, and once they go past that, they get charged a huge chunk of money. And so when you send me things, if you send them as pictures, as images, it eats up a lot more of their memory, so they get mad at us. So try to remember to send it as a PDF using a scanner app. If you have an iPhone actually, I think through the camera app, just the camera on the iPhone, I think will turn things into a PDF. But the scanner is really nice. I like it. It's a good thing to have to pretend to be professional with a lot of things. The suggested calculator is a TI-30XS. It's online, so I can't really see what calculator you have, so I don't really cares. Calculator will be useful at some points. General expectations. Please check Blackboard and email every day, at least once a day. Okay. You should be on Blackboard a bunch. Everything for yours is going to be on Blackboard. I have suggested pacing built into Blackboard. You'll see that in a second. I'll show you that. But you can work ahead. Like I said, you can finish this class as fast as you would like to. Within reason. The due date, there will be due dates, so do not fall behind. Everything for a test will be due on that test's due date. So if a test is on Tuesday, it's due that midnight. All the work before that test will be due at that same time at midnight. I hope that's kind of clear. I'll show you when we get into Blackboard. All lessons and assignments are available via Blackboard. Suggested that you work ahead. You are allowed to finish early. I know, I've said that like 6 times now. Worksheets must be uploaded into Blackboard as a PDF. There are many free apps. I've already said that. And I'm showing you now in my intro video. Look at there. The grading breakdown. The worksheets that we're doing are going to be my homeworks, is what I'm calling them. They're 10% of the grade. There are 6 tests. They're 70% of the grade. And I will be really nice. I will drop your lowest test score at the end of the semester if it helps you. If it doesn't help, then, I won't do anything to hurt your grade. And the final exam is 20%. Okay? So what this allows you to do, because 6 tests in a very short 5.5 weeks, you may miss one. That allows, if you do miss one, you don't have to have your grade busted. That's why I dropped one. So don't miss 2. Actually, don't miss any. It'd be nice to be able to drop the lowest one. It's traditional 10-point grading scale. Every 5 points is another half a grade, or 10 is, a whole grade. The withdrawal policy, you can withdraw up to the withdrawal date. Academic dishonesty, don't cheat. Disability support services, if you need to get me any information, please get me information. And this is just a disclaimer. I saw some other professor ad a few years ago saying they can change anything and they'll let you know. Alright, so that's the syllabus. Now, the other really important piece of information here underneath this information tab is a schedule / kind of pacing guide. And I will click on it. So the technical, let me open it in a new tab once again to make it bigger. The technical days for this class are Monday through Thursday. So technically I'm not assigning you anything on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. There's our first day, July the 6th. But you can work whenever you want to. You can work ahead. Each day will have about 2 things to do. I have the intro here with lesson 1 and lesson 2, but I'm going to email this out Monday night. And so you may watch it then, or you may watch it Tuesday. I don't know. And then we will take tests. That'll be in Blackboard as well. The most important thing to keep tabs on is the test, because remember I told you whenever this test hits, the due date will be the day I give it to you on at midnight. So at 11:59, test 1 is due on Monday the 12th. And you need to have turned in lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all those worksheets, okay, by midnight on the 12th. Does that make, well, I would ask if that makes sense, but no one can talk to me because this is a recorded video. I'm a little slow. And test 2 is the 15th. At midnight will be due, so that means section 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.6, and this extra wrap-up section will be due by midnight on the 15th. Okay? And so it's very, very fast moving, but I think it's very doable because you have these 3-day weekends. You can always work a little bit ahead or catch up if you fall a little bit behind. Don't fall behind a test, but there are those 3-day weekends. I would strongly suggest that you work ahead. And I would strongly suggest that you keep looking at this every day to make sure you are on pacing. Okay, but I told you the pacing was kind of built in. So those 2 things are the only thing in information. If you go to lessons and assignments, that's where the rest of the magic's going to be. And I kind of have it set out day by day. I only have up to test 1 right now, but probably by the end of this week, I will already have their whole entire rest of the course in here. Okay? So I'll have everything built in. But you can go and click on the day, and the way the lessons will work is there will be a video that I have created. These are my videos, okay? They're posted on YouTube. I've been working on them now I've been one of the few people to teach, kind of develop all the material for the 105 online course. So some of these are from different semesters as I've pieced together and changed and fixed up and worked on stuff. So if I mention a date, ignore a date in the video, because I may say, oh, this is due Friday, August the 12th, and you're like, we're not in class August the 12th. So just ignore that, okay? But there will be a video for each lesson and a worksheet for each lesson. All right? The worksheet, you can click right here to open it, will be a PDF. And you do not have to print these. I'm not going to require you to print them. If you want to print them, that's fine. You could do the worksheet, write your answers, make sure you number them and put your name on the top. And then what you need to do is, if I click on lesson 1 worksheet here, this is an assignment, and you can attach your PDF file that you're going to scan in on your phone. So you may need to scan it on your phone, email it to your laptop or whatever, and then attach it right here. And then you hit submit. Don't hit save, that's confusing. You hit save and it won't submit it. Hit submit, okay? And that way you know you've sent it in. And then I will grade it and get it back to you. Okay? Now, like I said, each day has about two different videos and worksheets in it. None of the videos are really that long. Some of them are 20 minutes, some are 30. They're pretty good and thorough. I would suggest you take notes and work the examples with me, and you could use those on the test, because I can't be there to see if you have your notes or not, so there's no need to try to police that. So you could take really good notes from the videos, and then use those during your test and use those during the worksheets. Okay. Let's see, am I forgetting anything here? But you can work ahead. These are not locked out. Once you get in, you can go ahead and do all of these if you want to. So let me get back here and show you how that test will look. So the first test is going to be Monday. And these are all just in Blackboard. You can click on it and you click begin. And it will just be a list of questions. Some will be multiple choice. Some will be short answer where you type in a number. Now this is extremely important. Listen carefully to me. If you think that something graded funny, ask me to go back and look through your test. I do not mind one bit going back and looking through, seeing if there's any partial credit I can give back. I have partial credit programmed in, but sometimes people do weird things typing in numbers, like they accidentally put a comma instead of a dot or a period or something like that, and Blackboard is not smart enough to know what you mean, so it will take off your points. So if you do something kind of doofy like that, or if something just doesn't look right, you can email me and say, hey, I finished my test. Could you go and look at it for me? And I have no problem doing that. I'll look over it for you. And usually, most of the times, there's usually one little weird issue, and I'll give back points for it. Sometimes there's nothing there, but, you can always be hopeful. So that's due midnight, July the 12th. So go ahead and get working on all the test 1 material. The rest of this will be laid out before the end of this week, all the way through to August. Okay? So the final exam will work the same way, and you could just take it whenever you're done with all 6 tests. All right? Do not start a test until you're ready to take it, though. All right? I think that's all I have for you. If you do have any questions, or if I left anything out, just please let me know. Email me any questions you may have. I'm going to email this video, and I'm going to post it in the first day. I'll post it as an intro video. So if you've already watched this from the email that I sent you, I'm going to post it right above this one. You don't have to watch it again, unless you just feel like it, unless you really like the sound of my voice or something creepy like that. So anyways, also, if you hear any craziness going on in the background of my videos, I have 2 small kids. I can assure you everybody's alive. If you hear a lot of craziness going on, just ignore them. Alright, well, it's awesome. I think we'll have a really cool semester, and good luck. Email me if you have any questions. I'll see you later in some of the other videos.